So there's a couple of interesting things in hip hop happening right now. First of all, Nasty C just saying that he went to try and fulfill his life in the States, but now he had to just change the trajectory and actually look for another market which will receive him well, which was London and Europe as a whole. And also, Riky Rick Boss Zonga album is coming through. Cishinga Poster is finally getting unlocked. And last but not least, Jay Jody disses Mash Beats and also Wordz on the latest song JVC. And wow, let's start with Nasty C first.
So obviously giving it a try, we had these ambitions and all that kind of stuff, but then reality kind of just hits you in the face sometimes. You know, you kind of realize, yo, I shouldn't be neglecting this market to chase this market because this one is the one that everyone thinks, you know. And then we took a step back. We looked at all the places that we went to and did like our own shows, because I think that's how you test your imprint in the market.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you do your own show, being booked is okay because promoters can fill up their own clubs with their own people. You might get there and it might be packed, but no one knows your songs, kind of. You know what I mean? So when we do our own shows, it gives us a sense of like, okay, we actually have a market here and here and there. So when we did that, we just took a second and looked at all the places we went to, and we figured, yo, Europe and Africa is really where, I mean, Africa, of course, because I'm from, you know what I mean? But Europe also, there's a lot of like potential over there.
Yeah.
So we kind of just redirected our focus.
When Nasty C was coming up and actually got to the fact that he peaked, he made songs with American artists. We saw the likes of French Montana on Allow Allow. We saw the likes of T.I. on his album Zulu Man with Some Power. And also previously we had him feature A$AP Ferg, because it was clear that his team was looking for the market which was not South African, which was not African, but was worldly. And when you want to take over the world, you have to take over United States of America first of all. And those plans are actually going very well, especially when he was signed and had the push from Def Jam, and also before that when he was under Mabala Noise. But now that he has become independent, I feel like everything has switched for Nasty C. His eyes aren't on that American scene now, and especially the fact that he did go there and try. And when he arrived there, it's just a lot of more levels to go up on. The fact that I remember 50 Cent was playing one of his songs, and also Broken Marriages was one of the realest songs from Nasty C. Even then, he had a feature from Benny the Butcher within that album too. And here's the thing, I also expected Nasty C to actually penetrate that market that side, but I also had a lingering thought that there's so many people that sound like Nasty C in the States, and once you arrive there, you won't be looked at like, yo, who's this kid from Africa who's killing shit. They'll look at you like you competition and also wanna bury you, and they won't push you like they kinda want to push a fellow American, because at the end of the day, you aren't American, and American people love each other more than they will love Africans, you know. And here's the thing, if you redirect your thing and focus on the people that love you more, which was London. I saw that London performance that he had, which was his own show. The love was very much significant there, and even through the highlight you could tell that, okay, the crowd really warmed up to Nasty C here. And if you actually penetrate a market that receives you well and wants you there, bro, why not? Why not? When you live and learn and see, okay, this is not working, let me actually pivot to something that works better, and your pivot goes well, I'll stick to it as well. I'll stick to the market that actually receives me well, and who knows, that market might grow into more markets within that European region. And now we have more motion in Europe that we can actually just transfer unintentionally to America as well, because shit like that can happen too. And big ups to Nasty C. I'm excited to what he will drop very soon in these coming months, maybe next month, maybe next year, I don't know. But this is also a big year for him to just establish himself again as one of the biggest rappers in South Africa. And his tape, which is rumored to be coming very soon, is gonna be jam-packed with hip-hop songs more than the jiving songs that he had. And talking about jiving songs, Bosonke album by Riky Rick is set to drop in April, and this is such a huge move because now it celebrates the last time that he dropped I saw poster, and it features Blackie, of course. And then, which shocked me, I saw the features of Lo-Fi and Blue Papi, and I feel like for real they deserve to be there, because if Riky Rick was still alive, I am sure, very much sure, he was gonna push Amakwela, bro. He was gonna do his job of actually just making sure these kids are being pushed, just like what Java did for them. I believe Riky Rick was gonna do something similar there, and this is just shining light on them, even though he's up there in the sky looking down on the hip-hop game right now. I can't wait to hear the full tape and how it is done, bro. Like, it has how many songs there? There's more than 10 songs though, and it's just exciting times for hip-hop, because even Hosh Karamaima is #1 song in South Africa, bro. Like, what? Like, yeah, we're doing well as hip-hop. Like, watch out for us this year. I'm telling you, we are about to take over for real. And last one that I have to talk about is the TK featuring Jay Jody song, and the Jay Jody verse, which was particularly fire from La Barra. And he talks about the fact that he heard the tape that was dropped by the Bruise being Mash Beats and Wordz, and the fact that that tape didn't do shit, and the fact that he's still upper and he regards these guys as people that are just trying to rap, trying to take a spot, but aren't doing enough to actually just pose as a threat, yeah? And I like that, because now it forces the other cats to actually get on and try to reply, if they will reply, if they play. What's that Jose Mourinho meme? Look at the players of Manchester United who have recently left. Look at where they play, how they play, if they play.
Do you know there are many of United players that left the club last season? See where they play. Where they play, how they play, if they play. That's football heritage.